Hello, geometry students. This video is another example of calculating the areas and the volume of a square pyramid. If you watched the last video, this one is similar to that one. It's just set up a little bit different. So I'm going to show you this example so you can kind of see a different arrangement or a different setup to a similar problem. So I have this one set up to where in our rectangle or in our box down here, we need to have the height of the pyramid, the slant height, and the perimeter of the base. So if I take a look at this pyramid, what I'm given, if you remember what this is called, this is the height of the pyramid. So my height for this pyramid is 21. My slant height is this going down this side, so that is 29. I can't calculate the perimeter because I'm not given the length or the width of the base. So that's my first goal in this problem, is to figure out, well, what's my perimeter of this base of this pyramid. In order to do that, we've got to get the width of the pyramid. So the first thing I'm going to do is get this bottom side of my right triangle calculated. Because if I know that green length, I know that's going to be half of the width of the pyramid. So if I can get the green length, I can multiply it by 2 to give me this S down here that I'm missing. Okay? So I'm going to start off with my Pythagorean theorem of a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Fill in the missing pieces or the given pieces. So my a is the 21 squared. B is the side that I'm missing, so that's going to be the side I'm looking for. And then C is my slant height, so that will be 29 squared. Okay, so if I calculate these, 21 squared is 441, plus B squared is equal to 29 squared is 841. Subtract the 441 from both sides, and I end up with b squared is equal to 400. Square root both sides, cancels out my squared, and I end up with the bottom side of my triangle of being 20. So that makes this side right here 20 units. My yellow side of my pyramid is double that, or 2 times that. So my yellow side is 20 units. So since this is a square, all 4 sides of the base are 20 units. So if I add those 4 together, or do 4 times 20, I apologize. That's not right. I said it should be doubled 2 times the 20, but I didn't do that. So each side should be 40. If I multiply 4 times 40, I end up with a perimeter of the base of being 160 units long. Okay? Now I'm ready to go back up to my formulas. So my B, if you remember, is the area of the base. So that's going to be, the formula is S squared. So my S, or my width of the base, is 40. So if I do 40 squared, I end up with 1600. So the area of the base in this problem is 1600. My lateral area, my formula again is 1/2 times the perimeter of the base times L. Well, again, the reason we fill in this box down here first is when I get to all of my formulas, I already have every piece of my formula calculated. So I don't have to think about what P is and what L is. I already have those numbers. Okay? Alright, so I plug my numbers in. So I have 1/2. The perimeter is 160. The slant height is 29. So when I plug all that into my calculator, I end up with a lateral area of 2,320 units squared. Go back to my base area. I'm just going to put my units on here. So it's going to be units squared. And now I'm ready to move on to surface area. Surface area is simply the lateral area plus the base area, which I've already calculated both of those. So I get 2,320 plus 1,600. So if I add those two together, I end up with 3,920 units squared for the surface area. Finally, the volume. Volume is 1/3 times the area of the base times the height. So 1/3 area of the base up here in yellow is 1600. The height over here in my box is 21. And I end up with a volume of 11,200 units squared. All right. So that's everything for this particular problem. I hope that these two examples do kind of assist you and help you understand the pyramids a little bit better, and good luck on finishing your assignments and doing well on any future perimeter or pyramid problems that you might have. Have a great day.